What is your approach and how does it change when you're building teams as the org grows and it scales? Do you you talked about Bronco and he had a leadership style. I imagine when you guys were down, maybe he stayed the same. I'm wondering if your approach to leadership, does it change and adapt based on where your business is at, based on the size of it, based on the problem that you're going, or do you stay the same? Like, how do you approach that building and leading your teams?
I'd say the principles that I try to manage and employ don't change regardless of the size, because I think the principles work and they're scalable, right? We can talk about those. What does vary slightly, but not it's not a huge difference, but what does vary slightly is at the earlier stages. So the earliest stage company I've ever worked at is a Series C, right? I've always been later stage VC, pre-IPO, post-IPO. For me, that's where it's the most fun time of a company's life cycle for me as an operator. At the earlier stages, so C, D, E, whatever the pre-IPO round's going to be, you have a little bit more wiggle room to take on more talent that might not have the experience per se, but hungry, competent. As you get later, so think pre-IPO, right? So when I was at Fastly, I joined Fastly in November of 2018. We had to go public by May of 2019. There wasn't a long-term model, right? There wasn't an S1 yet. And we had 6 months to ring the bell. If you were in that type of pressure scenario, when you build out teams, what I found from experience is it's much better to go find number twos, right, or directs that have done this before. They've seen what winning is. They know what good looks like, and then let them build their respective teams around them so
Yes.
that you're not trying to hand them someone that's already there that they may or may not jive with or think is the best talent that they can source, and or B, hand, right? You got to find adults. Like my biggest thing that I try to find is, and I think even my team right now at Snappy or anyone that's been on my teams in the past is I'm going to find the most capable talent I can. I'm going to get out of their way, but I am 100% available if they need me to knock down a barrier.
That's common sense, right? But why don't people, why does
People
this
say
not
they
happen
do,
more
but
often?
they don't actually do it.
Right.